now?
Daddy-o, Daddy-o, it's 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 Daddy-o, 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 Daddy-o. Okay. We're on the moon. Get the moon going. Turn the moon. All right. Welcome to Daddy-o Patio. This week we're joined by Dan Gedeker, and he's just entered the room.
He's got a cider and some
Oh, he's dead.
His brain.
His corpse is slumped in the corner now. Oh, we got the moon. The moon's joining us in the room. It's a little tiny glowy moon.
Pizza by the moonlight.
Hey, everybody, this is the moon talking to you.
Right. Well, today's episode, we've decided to talk about dirt.
Dude,
everybody steps in it every day. You just step over it, on it, through it, every day, and you just sort of acknowledging other things. When you're stepping on the dust of others,
it's
different plants,
you.
Animals.
Dude, when you go outside and you open your mouth and take a deep breath, and you think you're getting freshness, you're taking in skin from other people that was discarded by their bodies, and you're sucking it into your system.
Secondhand skin.
Secondhand skin.
How much skin do you shed a second?
I don't know. I think Wikipedia and Siri probably.
This room's gonna be full by the time we're done.
Oh, dude.
It already is.
Can't even get out of
Drop
there.
my pizza face first onto the ground.
Face first.
Oh.
Your pizza has a face?
Open face pizza.
Dude, wasn't there there's a Freddy Krueger movie where the pizza has faces? Like, that's what he does to people. He makes them into his pizza, like they're his toppings.
The whole movie?
Yeah, and they're
There's
screaming through the cheese.
It's a good way to kill.
Dude, if I served that to someone delivering pizzas, like, they open their pizza box and it's just filled with tiny screaming souls.
It was like all their
Never be the
dead
same.
relatives. Like a 12-inch
Uncle,
piece of their dead
Uncle
relatives.
Rick?
That's a good way to, if you're a serial killer and you need to, get rid of all your bodies, you just, act like you're a pizza guy, and you just deliver to the wrong people. You slice up the body into a pizza, but you deliver to the wrong house. Oops, my mistake. Well, hey, have a free pizza. And it has been a hard day at work. I'm going to eat this free pizza. And they eat the free pizza, and it's the victim. They just consume the evidence of the whole crime. And then,
I feel like it'd be hard to make a whole body into, one
Dude, just put
personal pizza.
Yeah, but what if someone just showed up at your door with a pizza? How would that dude get around? You'd have to have some kind of communication with Domino's.
Yeah, or you just the people that you kill, you blend them up and you make it into you start your own pizza business, like a frozen pizza business, like Jack's or Lucia's or whatever. And then you grind them up.
Idea.
This is sponsored by Jack's.
Dude, I actually met Mama Lucia, and she told me.
Dude, she is the grossest woman on the planet, dude. Have you seen the growths on her face? I can't even believe I still eat the pizza. I can't help myself, but...
Is her face on the pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got, moles. Her moles are the same texture as the sausage pieces. It's so gross. I don't usually make fun of people's appearances, but Mom Lucy needs to hide all the time.
It's not ricotta
she's
cheese, it's just her fucking bunions off her foot on there.
Yeah, dude, I was I was at some family party. I guess she knows somebody in my family or something, and some lady came up to me and she's like, "I hear you like my pizzas." And I was like, "Lady, who the hell are you?"
Dude,
She said she was Mama Lucia, and I was like, "Well, yeah, I do like your pizzas."
did she
give her a hug?
smell like a grease barrel? Just grease upon
I
grease?
don't remember.
You didn't smell her? You didn't grab her shirt and smell into the fabric?
You lift up her shirt and smell it.
At a family
Her
gathering.
old belly hanging out. Everything.
What's he doing?
I just wanted to
Quick,
smell
protect Mama Lucia from the
Get tackled.
psychopath.
You think she works for the mafia? She's making pizzas all the time.
Dude, that's where the Parmesan cheese comes under, is right in her tit sweat.
Oh, God. I was going to say it was the dandruff of
Oh,
The
that would have been a better
Godfather.
one. Fuck.
The Godfather. It's not a stereotype, but everybody that makes pizzas is associated with the mafia, you know?
She just cheese grates her dead husband onto each pizza.
Slowly.
God.
It's
A crusty
Cheesy
hand.
corpse.
Well,
But yeah, speaking of dirt,
Cannibalism.
yeah, most of dirt is skin. Or
Mhm.
dust, at least, not dirt.
Dust to dust, man.
Wait a second, do we
One day
even know
we'll be
what dirt is?
completely dust. We'll all be dust.
Dusty bones.
dirt to dirt.
So you can just disacknowledge all the dirt under your feet. But one day you'll meet it on the ground, arm in arm. with the other dirt granules.
One day you'll be it.
Yeah, dude. That's not a bad thing. I mean,
And one day you were it. You were dirt. And now you're this.
And then we'll be dirt again.
And now you're just a really controlled pattern
Of dirt.
yeah.
What really is dirt? Like, what's the definition?
Fuck.
Like, because
Justin-
I feel like that's a really broad term.
Just
Like
you're a
what?
doctor.
Like what
What's
is
dirt?
dirty then? You know.
Seriously,
We're getting back to the strong episode.
dude, it consists of like a variety of things.
We're in the dark talking about dirt. I can't believe that
Like,
anyone. No one wants this.
What is like a like you're in like a field of dirt? Like what is that dirt? Like the brown dirt upon dirt sediment? Like what is that? Is that all like? Is
It's
it?
pieces of the earth. It's small earth. It's just little tiny
It's your
pieces.
ancestors.
No, it can't be. You can't say that it's earth. Like it's got to be like plants and like what is earth? You know?
Yeah,
What's
I guess
crust?
that's just. I was just replacing it with another broad term.
It's just minerals.
So
minerals.
Just dirt makes more dirt.
dirt to dirt.
Dude, no, freaking
Everything's turning into dirt.
dude, dirt
Including this
is
podcast.
everywhere.
I know. This episode is dirt.
Bullshit. Bull dirt, dude. No, look. Here's the thing, man. Dirt is everywhere, and we got to talk about it. Yeah, that's the only way we're gonna get through with our day.
Top 10 dirtiest places.
Ooh.
Well, it used to be this house.
Dude, Johnny the
Yeah.
Spot
Yeah, it definitely
on
was.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah, Mardi Gras Johnny on the spot. That's
That's
really
the dirtiest
good one.
place on the planet.
It's dirty, but how much actual dirt is there?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
mostly waste.
That's
human
what I'm
waste.
saying. Like, what?
Yeah, but that forms into dirt. Like it
Oh,
dries
get
up.
over it.
Dirty is a really dirty is a really loose term because like you could say that Johnny on the spot at Mardi Gras is dirty, but really, I mean, and people know what you mean. Like, yeah, it's gross, but it's really not. Like, it's probably not actually dirty. It's like gross. It's like poopy. It's not dirty.
Yeah, but you don't say it was poopy.
What the hell is that neon stuff inside it anyway?
What?
In the Johnny on the spot. What's that neon water that they put in there?
Oh, dude, that's just like pure bacteria,
Acid.
vile.
Sulfuric
Chemical.
acid.
No, that's I thought it was like to counteract
It's
the
the
dirt.
the goo that turned the turtles into the
Oh,
Ninja
dude.
Turtles.
Dude, have,
Jump right in.
have you ever seen that X-Files where they're trying to find like the weird creature that lives in the sewers?
Yeah, he's got like a tadpole tail.
Yeah, he's got the tadpole tail and
Yeah.
like he hides in like the Johnny on the spots.
Yeah,
Dude, that for the longest time as a kid, I could not go on a Johnny
that
on the
was
spot.
dude. I think that was in the first or second season. That was terrifying.
I feel
yeah.
like that doesn't make a lot of sense because Johnny on the spot is not connected to the sewer. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta escape the sewer and then go get into a Johnny on the spot.
Shuffles
That
from the
just seems,
sewer
like,
to the Johnny on the spot.
counterproductive. Yeah.
Well, no, I think
Because then you gotta be in the sunlight for like a couple seconds and, I mean, I don't know.
I can't remember exactly how he got. They were like trying to suck him up, and they sucked him through the sewage.
I thought some guy ate him at the end, or he got hit by a fan.
What?
Either a guy ate him.
Those
or
are
like
maybe the two things that...
I don't remember. Either he got cut in half by like an underwater fan, or he got eaten by the strong man at the circus.
Became a quesarita at Taco Bell.
No, that's seriously. It's one of those two things in that episode. I forgot.
Dude, no, I think there's two of them though, because one of them like he gets away, because they go to suck him up out of, or like they clean the like Johnny on the spots, and he's just hanging out in there, and they suck him back into the sewers.
I feel like dirt's just like everything's breaking apart all the time anyway, and then it just breaks apart into like this like substance that's just the accumulation of a bunch of small broken pieces.
Yeah, but then
And that's what dirt is.
and like plants love it. They love to sink their roots in there
Well,
and
it
drink up the
depends on-
nutrients.
It depends on what it's comprised of, like what the dirt is. Because if soil is dirt, it's usually nutrient rich, you know, and it's like, I don't know, this is fucking...
What the hell is what is dirt, dude?
I cleaned out my car today. This is weird that we brought up dirt because I actually, for the first time in like years, like vacuumed out my car today. And there's definitely dirt in there. It was just small pieces of a bunch of other crap. It was like, I don't know, like skin and pizza crust and like,
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it
Boogers.
was yeah, there
A
were
lot of
definitely
boogers,
boogers in
yeah.
there.
Dude.
Boogers are kind of dirt already because they just like, it's, they're dirt blockers, really. Boogers are dirt blockers. That's what makes them into that thing. Into
You
what
a
they
booger?
are. Yeah, it's
It's a
well
booger.
because you have this mucus in there, and then you're sucking in dirt all the time, and the mucus is like adhering
Just
to it, so it doesn't
dirt
get
with
inside your head and
human icing.
lungs. Yeah, it's human goo covered in dirt, and that's what a booger is.
Interesting. Dude, earthworms love dirt.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask Siri what's dirt. Siri, what's dirt?
She's not gonna know. She's a fucking robot.
And a woman.
Just play. Start,
Contact information for
Oh.
Ferrer.
Oh,
Dairy farm?
It wants to call Dirty Ferrar, which is right.
Okay, call it Dirty Ferrari. Oh, that's right.
Let's call them.
ask him what dirt is.
What is dirt?
It's gonna start playing YouTube.
Which
You want
is
that
automatically
for you?
on your phone.
YouTube is dirt.
Oh, okay.
Dude, she has no idea, man. It never takes serious long.
All right. You want to know what dirt is? Dirt is when Apple.
Sorry about this, but I can't take any requests right now.
Yeah.
Please try again
Fuck
in a little
you.
while.
Siri.
Dude,
What is
here's
dirt?
us talking bad about her. We're in trouble.
Dude, have you ever asked Siri jokes? Just like gives some good jokes.
No, seriously though.
3667.
You're a dumb bitch and YouTube's clouding your brain.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
dirt?
You want to know what dirt is? I'll tell you exactly what dirt is. Dirt is when you're asleep. Apple and U2 slip their shitty music onto your phone in the last place in the world that's still sacred, your music library, and then it comes on shuffle while you're trying to drive your car, and then you swerve off the road, never to be seen again because that shit's horrible.
Yeah.
That's dirty, that's wrong, that's dishonest, it's fucked up. There's only one place in my life that's still sacred, and it's my music library, and when I saw U2 in there, I almost freaking killed myself. I was hyperventilating in the corner at work. I told everybody else at work about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's weird. That's on my phone." I'm like, "What? You don't think that this is? You don't? I don't understand, dude." Like,
yeah, like it's like freaking. They should have at least given you like an option.
Dude,
Been like
yeah.
yes, no, you know. And you don't. I don't give a shit if it's free. You know, a lot of things are free. Like don't
but
don't
ask
use that
the
as like the
question.
reason to like give it to me because it's a free thing.
well, yeah, and it could be like, "Hey, this album just came out. It's up for a free download if you want it."
Oh,
Not
thanks.
like, "Oh, I'm looking through my music library and there it is."
Yeah.
Like that's terrible,
Dude, it's like
that's
yeah.
sickening.
it's like asking for Power Rangers for Christmas and you just get fucking putties.
Have you killed your family yet over that?
Yeah,
You need
little
to.
by little.
No, dude,
Twice over here.
Apple's gonna do that first, and the next thing you know, you're going through your photo library, and there's pictures of like little kids on your phone or something. They're gonna frame you for murder. They're gonna hear you right now talking Andy, and then they're
They can. I mean, they have complete control over.
Well, here's-
everything.
while you're sleeping.
Here's the thing: the reason
Here's some
that this is,
kids.
the reason that this is fucked up is like so much of Apple's success is based on music and how personal it is to you. That's why they got so big. Like the iPod and the iPhone, it's because you have all of your music library, which is incredibly important to you if you're a reasonable human being, in your pocket. And it all fits in there, and it's like, oh, great, this is good, this is everything I like, and that's it, and no more. Not stuff I don't like. These are all things that I like, and I put them there on purpose, and it's in my pocket. And then, zoom, they put the shitty U2 album in there, and it's fucking called Songs of Innocence. As if that's acceptable. It's the least innocent thing that's ever fucking happened. And I swear to God in hell, I'm gonna
They're
rip
guilty.
Steve Jobs' heart out and eat it. And like, well, actually,
He had nothing
I don't
to
know
do
how
with
he
this,
would
though.
feel
Yeah.
about this.
He'd probably
But-
be pretty. Actually, no. They did make that that iPad or the iPod that you bought that came with the entire fucking U2 discography on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been partners for a long time.
Man, what?
I mean, this isn't something that should be like too surprising. Like you have a device that like has all your personal information on. Like there's like, things streaming in and out of it like all the time. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but
eventually they're gonna go ahead and start doing stuff like this.
here's an idea though. Why don't you give me a free album of shit that I actually listen to?
Yeah, or they could gift you like, oh, here's like $8 on iTunes or whatever that you can like choose whatever you want rather
They
than
have the
just
money.
like,
They can do that. Yeah.
slip this filthy album into your freaking... Like, it's taking up space on your phone, it's using your data, the music sucks, it's just bullshit, it's terrible, I can't even, like...
Did you listen? Did
Dude.
you guys listen to it?
No,
No,
I
no,
won't.
no.
I won't. Because if anybody knows how important music is to you, it's the people who've built a damn empire based on that, and then the people who make a career of playing music, and those two people know that this was a dirty, dirty move, and they still did it anyway, and it's fucked. It's terrible. It sickens me.
It's dirty.
It's
Dude,
dirty.
Bono's got
I know
some
what
cool
dirt
sunglasses,
is,
though,
and
man.
it's
Those
this.
sunglasses are
Oh
pretty
my-
sick, man.
Dude, they're infused to his fucking brain.
Yeah, he
Have you ever
doesn't
seen
even
one
Part
of
of
He's
his
those?
hairspray. He
He's
sprays,
got
he
gaping
sprays his
holes
hair
behind
and his
his head.
face, and it turns into like that setup.
Spray on
It's
sunglasses.
a one-can spray.
Like, what's the purpose of wearing those for like 40 years? Like, why? Like, just like rose tint or like blue tinted glasses.
Because there's like 10 people
It's
out
to
there
hide
that
his
think it's
dead
cool.
fucking
You gotta
eyes.
keep it going.
And the guitarist, he calls himself the Edge.
Yeah, dude.
The Edge. He's like
And he wears a
63.
beanie all the time.
Yeah, you're not edgy anymore, dude.
Man.
You're a grandpa.
I'll tell you what's
This is
edgy.
what happens, dude. When when you mess with people's like personal shit, like private stuff, like there's gonna be some backlash.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
especially nowadays. I mean, like nobody's got privacy. It's
yeah,
it's
I was
gone.
already aware that like everything I've ever probably said to anyone on an iPhone can be like tracked and found out, and like all the pictures and all my information, everything. I was certain that they could go ahead and take it, but I wouldn't think that they would inject bad taste into my music library, which is just a collection of feelings that I have personally curated to listen to in my car and enjoy myself, and then they just inject this shit on there. It's I can't even.
Dude, just sell your iPhone. Get a Galaxy.
Dude, this is the kind of shit that makes me want to go in the woods and never speak again. Just lay on the ground.
Dude,
You're
that,
saying-
Till I'm one with the dirt.
You're Sandy hinged on your iPhone's music list.
Did you hear about the guy that they just caught that lived like 43 years in
Yeah.
the woods? Like by just breaking into people's houses?
And he
just,
played like Pokemon and stuff and like to survive.
What?
Yeah, he read books and stuff.
Dude,
I didn't know about the Pokemon thing, but
Yeah, he got a kid's Game Boy with a Pokemon, and that's what he played. So he didn't even like know about like anything like Game Boy Color and all that.
Wait.
And then he just started playing it.
Why was he in the
I
woods?
can't tell if you're
He's just-
joking.
Yeah.
Like, wait. Can you tell me honestly if you're joking?
So he
right
was
now?
just some guy. I guess he's kind of like crazy because you gotta be crazy. If
He's
you
like a homeless
guy or
isolate yourself for 45 years.
Yeah, but like right when he graduated high school, he was just like fucking
They
booked into
fuck
the woods.
society, man. So kind of like a Ted Kaczynski type of deal, and like he just went out into the middle of the woods and fucking just lived there and fucking just.
Wait. Are you joking about the Pokemon thing? Then?
No, he broke into people's houses and took their Game Boys, and they found Pokemon with him and he played them. And
That's how amazing that game is. That even someone who doesn't want to participate in society whatsoever is still like giggling at the screen while Charmander evolves and stuff. Like that's incredible. They knew they had magic. That's why they sent over Tamagotchis first, because they knew our brains couldn't handle it yet. It's a new day, dude. But they sent over Tamagotchis first so that we got familiar with nurturing a virtual pet before they sent over all 151 incredible characters, because they knew it was too much for our brains. If they just sent us Pokemon straight away, we would just melt into the
Dude,
ground.
why was Tamagotchi such a? It's like a chore. You gotta.
I know, it's not fun at
It
all.
screams you all day. It shits in.
But it
its,
teaches
like,
you
room.
responsibility, which
Dude.
is the foundation you need.
You don't need
Yeah,
that
but
in
you
your
have it
childhood.
going off and fucking like.
For-
I don't want any responsibility when
Kindergarten.
I'm a kid. I just want to run around and throw shit at my neighbors' doors and kill their dogs.
Jesus.
That's all I
But
want.
yeah, even the dude that was antisocial found joy in Pokemon, and I think that is that definitely
Yeah.
speaks to the quality of the game, dude.
That should be their whole
Well,
marketing
Pokemon-
campaign.
Pokemon aren't freaking humans; they're animals. So he's just like the sociopath type
Well,
of thing.
no, they're not
Yeah, but
animals.
it's a game
They're
that's made by
Pokemon.
other people.
No, they're animals. Okay, I have them in my closet. No,
They're real.
yeah, Chester Rhodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so freaking Pokemon is universal.
It's true.
Even when you're dirty in the woods, you're playing Pokemon.
I want to like, cause like he didn't have his friends spoiling like anything to him, like at recess, being like, yeah, at the end there's one called Mewtwo, and you got to throw a master ball on him. Like he found out all that on his. $10 says he fucking, cause I did this. Moltres, he saved it after like the legendary bird, like he scared it away and then saved it. He probably did that because he's a fucking idiot in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, I feel like I mean,
We stole a strategy guide too, I
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Lapras. He probably lost Lapras. Is Lapras a one-time deal, or is it did somebody give you Lapras?
Someone gives you Farfetch'd.
No, what about Lapras?
I think you get Lapras from somebody too.
I thought you talked to Lapras like in a lake and like
That's it. You talk to it.
I don't know.
Wait, do you get Lapras in almost every single game too?
No, I don't think so.
X and Y, you get one.
Well, you don't get it in Emerald, I don't think.
Nobody ever talks
Oh
about
yeah,
Lapras.
and
dude.
Leaf Green, you're right?
Lapras is like one of the coolest Pokemon. He's like a plesiosaur with like dog ears, and, like, and nobody ever talks about him.
No, I think that he gets credit.
He's a saddle too. He's like a wild animal with a saddle.
I feel like he was made for surf. That's why they had that HM. Is because they had that Pokemon.
Well, look at him when like no matter what Pokemon you put on there to surf, it's
a-
kind of like him.
If
Well,
I ever
it's like
see
that,
another
like-
damn Zubat or Tentacool again, I'd be okay with that. Because I'm so fucking tired of running into those things, dude.
And Rattatats.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, dude.
And then when Zubat
Pidgeys.
supersonics you or whatever, like so you're confused, so you can't run away or whatever, like in the cave, so you just gotta deal with it. It's terrible.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah, you're trying to
stand that
fight your
shit.
way through a dirty cave.
Mount Moon.
Every 3 feet you walk, you gotta fight a
Yeah.
goddamn Zubat.
Zubats are dirty. If
Yeah,
there's
they-
anything.
Leech
Yeah.
life, they throw leech life at you while you're confused, so they're sapping up your life while you're confused. What kind of sick beast?
Well, what about Diglets? They actually live in the dirt.
Diglets are not
Dig
even a
tree.
real thing. Every time I saw one, I just ignored it. I just was like, this isn't
I think
real.
it's weird that they evolve into just like more Diglets.
Yeah.
Like they evolve and then it's just 3 Diglets. And that's it. Like that's the only difference.
That's how
3 more hot dogs.
Executor?
Executor.
Executor, yeah.
Well, they all like first they're a bunch of eggs on the ground, and then they become a tree covered in eggs. Like I don't understand that. Executor or whatever. Execute becomes executor, and he's just all right. This is dumb.
No bullshit.
We're a little rusty, okay? We haven't done this in a month or two. But yeah, speaking of Daddy Oped, should we talk about the live show?
Oh yeah, we should.
Yeah, so we recorded 2 episodes. Went pretty good. We're still editing them. And, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
the
all
whole
you
thing.
need to know.
They're out there.
Yeah, but they just need to be edited. For whatever reason, not being edited, I don't understand who.
Who's
Come on.
dropping the ball on that one?
But once you see it, hopefully it'll make your eyes gold.
Me, that's our soul's a little colder.
Yeah, my soul got a little more gold than it already was.
Yeah, a little polished it.
I could feel it. I was like ho flying over in the first
Your
episode.
rainbow tail just shooting off your ass.
That's how I try to stay flying over like that with the rainbow tail and sparkles.
Dude, that's a really good way to live.
Yeah, man. That's when I had Tinder, that was one of my pictures in New York.
What happens when you like run over like an old guy walking across the street? You like run over his head and he's like dead. Then what do you do? Like you just try to keep that mindset where you're like, oh, or you're
Sometimes
like,
there's-
holy shit, this just happened, you know?
Yeah, sometimes there's a necessary sacrifice, dude.
You gotta have a fluid mind, ready for anything.
If I'm gonna keep flying through the sky, sparkling with rainbows, dude, good God, I thought the moon was coming straight for me. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say other than,
Moon pants.
That's all I gotta say about that.
yeah. Everything comes back to Forrest Gump. And, that's the truth.
Dude, I want to see Forrest Gump in 3D.
He was the 152nd Pokemon.
Old or young? Well, I guess that he evolves.
Yeah, he does. When you first get him, he has leg braces on, and then, like, you give him a moonstone and he bursts out. Actually, a moonstone wouldn't make sense. I don't know what you'd give him to make him burst out.
Shrimp stone.
A shrimp stone? Yes.
Shrimp stone. Dude, a fossilized shrimp.
Yeah, dude. I think Forrest Gump really gives me hope, you know?
Yeah.
I can just wander blindly through the world and I'll end up, like, meeting the president and peeing Dr. Pepper at the White House and stuff. And, you know, be a good thing.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that you picked out of the whole movie. And you picked 2 things from the same scene.
He got shot in the butt cheeks. His friend died in his arms. God damn, it's got everything. That movie has everything in it, dude. Everything.
You seen Forrest Gump too?
Oh.
Yeah.
The whole thing happens again.
Name one thing, and I'll relate it to Forrest Gump.
Goldar from Power Rangers.
Which one is Goldar?
He's the dude. I'm gonna be Goldar for fucking Halloween, man. He's got. There's so many things to describe on him. He's got gold armor. He's
With,
got
like,
like
the
a
werewolf
pharaoh's like
Yeah.
thing behind him. He's got like bat wings. He's got like a dog's face. He's got a sword. He's got 3 toes on each feet. He's got a blue face. He's got a lion's mane. He's got red eyes. He's got fangs. Dude, I can't even believe
That's
those are
just
real
about
characters, man.
That's you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it, man. It's gonna,
Yeah,
it's
it's
gonna be
just
our
like
costume.
Turn the lights back on, he looks just like that. Good
Just
God.
described yourself, Lance.
Dude, I'm
3
gonna get
toes.
plastic surgery to make myself look like Goldar. My skin and everything is gonna be like gold plated. The dog face.
I think that's what Goldust tried to do.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
I think it worked out pretty well. Just a different career path.
Yeah.
Dusty roads.
Yeah, then he hit the dusty roads.
Dirty
The
roads.
dirty road. Yeah.
Oh
Wait,
my
wait.
god.
Wait,
Did I tell you that
Gold Dust was Dusty?
That's
No,
his
that's his
name.
son.
That's his
Oh,
son.
That's his
okay.
son.
Oh, I thought
That's
that
right.
was his like actual, his real God-given name was Dusty Rhodes.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
What were you gonna say, Peaches?
No, did I tell you about the that week that I went through WWF conspiracy theories?
Oh yeah.
Or
yeah.
no, controversial actual stories.
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
happened.
And you
About
said
how they were on some international flight and Mr. Perfect was talking shit to somebody, and they beat his ass and they cut off his mullet and stapled it to the plane.
What?
Like, what kind of ridiculous life is that?
Like Ric Flair.
Like, you get drunk on a private plane and get your golden mullet cut off. Like,
Stapled to the plane.
That is just
with a
ridiculous.
naked Ric Flair walking around.
How could you
He was
be
naked?
angry?
Yeah, he'd keep only his robe on and then just wait for the flight attendants to come by and just open it.
Dude, I feel like
It's kind of like an awkward flight. Like, oh, I got you. Now I'm just sitting here naked in a robe. The rest of the deal.
for like 3 more hours.
Yeah, this is going to Hawaii. We're going to be for 12 hours in your naked old body in a robe.
Your leathery
He
old
did it in like
balls.
the first 5 minutes.
Woo! Okay. Joke's over. Now it's time to sweat.
He's the only one that could get away with it.
Dude, I still think about that match every single day where he gets out of the ring and walks halfway up the ramp and then passes out.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Face first too.
Man. Yeah. Watch every documentary on WWE on
They're
Netflix,
incredible,
They're
man.
amazing.
They're so good.
The Mick Foley one is like,
You like that one Beyond the Mat? You watched that one?
yeah, yeah.
It has like a few wrestlers and then Nick Foley, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
That's
that.
one where
Saw
like
it a
him
long
and The
time
Rock,
ago.
he The Rock throws him off the top through the thing.
Oh, that was the Undertaker.
Yeah, dude, Undertaker threw him through the top of the cage, and he landed on the back of his head from 25 feet up.
On a table too.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Dude, the Stone Cold one's the best.
Yeah.
There's a Stone Cold documentary?
Yeah, it's dude, it's so good. It's so good.
According to Wikipedia, dirt is unclean matter, especially when in contact with a person's clothes, skin, or possessions.
So it's only dirty if it comes in contact with you?
So wait, is dirt a material thing then?
Dirt is unclean matter.
Yeah, so it's a material thing.
Yeah.
Can matter be unclean?
I don't know. Like, is the dirt itself
Because
unclean pieces? Or is it all...
it's matter on top of matter. There's
I
nothing
know.
unclean.
It's relative. What's dirty to one person
Like,
is
it's-
not dirty to another person.
Ooh,
Or
there you go.
species, or being.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
it
true.
is all relative. And dude, it's...
Because,
Yeah,
like,
the big
we
bucks
think
just-
things are dirt. Like, I would say dirt is, like, it's... I don't know that it's unclean matter. It's, like, useless matter.
Dude.
It's, like, accumulated. Like, I have no use for it. But to, like, a plant, I can sprinkle it in there and then it sucks all the nutrients out. But I was
It
gonna...
loves it.
Yeah, I wasn't going to suck the nutrients out of that remaining matter.
Yeah.
But this plant would. And so, like, it's not dirt to the plant. But to me, it's dirt.
Mhm.
You know?
And, in India, they, wash their clothes and, take shits in their same river. And, they don't give a damn.
That's
So
fact.
it's all relative, man. I mean, animals, kind of what you said with plants too. I don't know, get out of it. Animals, I mean, pigs, they lay around in the mud.
Which is just wet dirt.
White dirt.
Different forms of dirt. We got mud.
Yeah.
We got.
Oh, actually, that's what the
We got
Wikipedia
dust.
goes on
Grime.
to say. Yeah, it
Filth.
says soil, dust, grime, and filth.
Grime and filth.
Filth is foul matter such as excrement. So, like we were saying earlier, the
Shit.
Johnny on the spot is not
Filthy.
dirt.
Filth.
It's filthy.
It's
Yeah.
That's right.
That makes more sense.
grimy, dusty,
What do
dusty
they say?
roads.
Wait, so what would
Filthy
grimy
roads.
be?
Filthy roads.
grimy roads.
Gold filth.
Grimy.
Gold dirt. Gold grime.
So have we come to the conclusion that dirt isn't dirty? Or dirt isn't...
Dirt.
Well, they say it's unclean matter, but I don't know if it's pieces of matter that are unclean or if it's itself is.
What is
I
clean?
confused myself.
How does matter become clean or unclean?
Dude, whoever had to make this
It's whether or not
Wikipedia
there's
page.
dirt on it. Because if dirt is matter that's unclean, What's on it that's making it unclean?
It's
More
dirt.
dirt?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. I can't get it.
I can't either, man. Like
Dirt is infinite, dude. It's forever inward.
like dirt can only. I mean, if dirt has shit on it, it can't be dirty. It's filthy.
So
So
dirt.
dirt can be filthy, but dirt can't be dirty.
Well, dirt includes filth. So filth is a type of dirt. So it would just be dirty again. It would be dirt with dirt on it, but specifically dirt with filth. Or filth.
Is filth clean or unclean?
It's definitely
Absolutely
It's
unclean.
unclean
It's
matter.
definitely
It's all
It's a type of
relative,
dirt.
dude. It's all relative.
It's
Dirty
still
thi-
unclean.
Dirty things may be cleaned with solutions of soap and assorted chemicals. Domestic life largely consists of washing, sweeping, and so forth.
So it all revolves around humans, right? As far as it being like filthy and dirty and all that, it's just our like how we associate with it.
I mean, I don't think that that's something that Wikipedia can answer.
It's
What the hell? Like,
it's
an
deep
answer
in your
everything.
soul. It's deep in your dirty,
Yeah, we
dirty
put
soul.
Wikipedia.
Deep in your dirty hole.
Dirty hole, dirty soul.
Dude.
I'm laying on Justin's dirty sole of his foot.
Yeah, he's got dirty souls.
Use it as bunions as cushions.
Dirt. Do you guys want to be buried or ashed?
Dude, I
Mummified.
want a Viking funeral where they shoot the flaming arrow at you.
In your coffin?
No, they say you on the river and then they. Oh, dude, no, yeah, in the coffin, in the funeral parlor. I want a crossbow flaming.
Well, that was
skull
very
guy.
inappropriate. You shot an arrow into that cadaver. Dude, G.G. Allen's freaking corpse got jerked around with pretty hard.
Yeah, they're like playing with his ball sack at his funeral and stuff. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, and his brother like wanted them not to like put any type of like embalming fluids in him or anything, so they just like his body was like already like decomposing,
And,
it
like,
had been,
bloated.
2 days
Yeah,
or
he's like all bloated and stuff.
yeah, dude.
And they like drew all over him and put like whiskey in his coffin. I mean, I don't. I mean, I feel like that was like the way that dude lived, though. That's like
Exactly,
a way
yeah.
of honoring.
How
him.
did he die?
Heroin overdose.
Oh, whoops.
He was supposed to kill himself on Halloween, but he failed.
Yeah, he was gonna kill himself on stage. I wonder if he was ever gonna do that though. Like,
He was
I
already.
think he would.
He was.
well, I mean, the thing is though, you know, he did a lot of crazy shit, but like he was there for the results of it. You know, like you take a shit naked on stage and you're like, whoa, that's crazy, but you're alive afterwards to like see how people react and feel the feeling of having done it. But if you kill yourself on stage, like that's the end of it. Like you don't get the satisfaction. Well, I don't know for sure.
Well,
Wasn't
he
there
knows
some
going
black
into it.
metal band that did that though?
No, what you're thinking is Mayhem, and
The dude killed
album.
himself.
yeah, the dude shot himself.
Oh, and then they played with his.
No, they propped him back up to take a photo of it to use it as an album cover.
Yeah, and it was their album cover. It's like you can find it on Google Images.
It's fucking
Dude, show it. Let me see it.
We'll show it on the podcast.
Show it your visual
So, If you're
representation.
driving in your car right now, it's about to project on your
Be
windshield.
careful. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
And now you're dead.
Whoa!
So make sure that your path is clear ahead.
I thought there was some dude that shot himself in the head, like, on stage, and then, like, everyone started, like, fucking around with his, like, brain and shit.
I mean,
No.
that's possible. but-
Everybody started
What-
fucking around.
well,
with his
when the
brain.
one dude shot
What kind
himself-
of fucking show?
There was
There's
rumors
some
that they
black
made
metal
chili out of
band,
his
those people that
brains.
burn down churches.
Dude,
and
those
shit.
fucking like, was it not like Norwegian?
Yeah.
Like, black metal bands, dude. Those guys are fucked up.
Yeah.
They love death a whole lot. Dude, freaking, what was I gonna say though? I was gonna say, oh, like, as far as dirt, like, are earthworms, since they eat dirt, are they like carnivorous? Are they like omnivorous? Because they eat dirt.
They're eating human flesh.
They're eating everything.
Yeah.
They actually eat dirt.
Yeah, they eat it.
Well, then anything that eats vegetables, I mean, like anything that's in the ground is gonna have human flesh on it.
Oh, shit.
Everyone's a
Dirt
cannibal.
eater.
Everyone's a cannibal.
Isn't
Everyone
that weird?
here.
Isn't that weird that like there's an animal that eats dirt?
Yeah.
There's an animal that eats dirt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, plants like
His name is
kind of
Peaches.
eat dirt.
But this is like an animal with lips that like sucks up the dirt.
I don't think worms have lips.
Well, they got lips, dude. They got lips and teeth and everything.
Don't they just have like a muscle opening in the front and they just suck stuff
It's
in?
have 2 sphincters.
I mean,
Yeah, one in and one out.
you can call that lips. I mean,
Yeah.
it may not like look like human lips, but it's still its lips.
I guess your lips are a form of a sphincter. Because a sphincter is like a circular muscle that can tighten, right?
Yeah, but your lips protrude.
I guess that makes sense. They're not a...
Interesting.
Well, unless you lose your teeth, then they kind of go inwards again.
Then you got a sphincter mouth.
Yeah, then you got a sphincter.
Then you got two sphincters.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What?
You have more than one
These sphincter
sphincter.
lips.
Dude, dirtiest place I can remember is just recess every day, grade school, pea gravel, just dancing around in there.
Oh,
Pea gravel?
Yeah, that's what it's called. But like the little, like the really super dusty, like fine rocks in like old playgrounds.
I think this is
Back
a good...
before they started adding those stupid little like rubber mulch.
dude, I
think
hated those
I-
recycled tire bullshits.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
the
I think
worst.
we should go into ultimate final topic, and we should say the dirtiest thing or place that we've ever been in contact with or can think of.
Oh,
I know.
This house.
I've already talked about this, though.
I know what I'm gonna say.
Let's hear it.
My stepbrother's pillowcase.
oh,
Yeah.
That's immediately what I can think of. It started as like white and yellow, and it was a Ninja Turtles pillowcase, which you would only know if you asked, because it was completely black with filth. I guess
What?
it would be filth.
How old was it?
Oh man, it had to have been like from when he was a kid, but he used it every day forever and never washed it or anything, and it was seriously just black. And that probably included all the different sub categories of dirt. It was filthy, it was grimy, it was dusty, it was dirty.
I've already talked about the place, but like when I was evicting people, like there's a guy who's in like tranny porn, like he lived in like Hazelwood, and this house was just his bathroom was just like a million toilet paper rolls covered in shit, about like 4 feet above his fucking toilet. He just stacked them, and I think he just shit in like the bathtub, and then wiped his ass and just stacked it on the toilet.
God.
His bed was on the ground, and it was just it was brown, covered in like bed bugs and everything, dude. Cockroaches.
Oh, yeah.
Downstairs was like 2 feet of just garbage and just
oh,
you could like I had I wore like a mask like so the dust didn't get in like lungs, and the outside when I was done for the day, the outside of it was like covered in dust because I was breathing in the air, and it was like sucking the dust particles to the outside of the mask.
Yeah.
So just like a thick layer of dust on the outside of the mask. Like if I had been breathing in, I'd have like fucking like a millimeter of dust in my lung, and not just regular dust, dude. This is like fucking gross, degenerate, like dust. And like, dude, this guy like his refrigerator was like face down in the kitchen. There was just like sherbet ice cream on the ground, just rotting. His backyard was just poison ivy. It was like the grossest place. There's tranny porn just printed out on a printer paper, just like they're just laying all over the room and stuff, and it was fucking.
Was he there?
Yeah, he's just watching us the whole time.
We saw.
We found his
Really?
driver's license, which was really weird, like so we could see the identity of this like animal.
Maniac, dude.
Dude, it was fucking. He was,
what happened?
he was basically a guy who had lived with his parents until he was like 33, 34. They died, and then he just didn't take care of himself or the house at all for like 20 years.
Dude, how does your
Wow.
fridge get face down?
Dude, I guess he was
And you just
pissed or. Dude, it was that's.
maybe
That's
he
like
did
a-
that. Maybe
That's
he
like-
did all that shit when he
that's
was
like
getting
so-
evicted.
That's so dirty that it's like scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, like think about the movie. Like it was grosser than like, you know, the movie Seven. Like some of those places are kind of.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it was grosser than those places, dude. Like because there's just shit on the ground and there's like, fucking just like gross shit everywhere.
Dude, what happened to the dude? Like after
He got evicted, I think. His friend. Like,
Well, that's why you
Just
were
because he
there,
was a
right?
Yeah.
piece of shit, or because he did.
Well, I know that
either
part.
he got evicted or he was just like left his house. He abandoned it. I don't know.
Maybe he like didn't. That was like all for you. Like he did all that shit the day before.
No, you could tell.
He
Just,
printed. He like was like
this is-
super busy,
this
like
is-
frantically printing out pictures and like
Dude.
shitting every 10 minutes.
This is
He's like had to fit
20
it all within 24 hours.
20 years of like a lonely person's like isolated existence and just piling up, like not caring about yourself at all for 20 years, and you can just see it in everything, like all the pictures on the wall, and like, dude, it was fucking, it was
Oh.
gross, man. It was pretty bleak. But we used a shovel with some trash bags and like shovel all that shit out of the basement. I'm pretty sure I got bit by 10 brown recluses. Dude, that job, I lost my fear of spiders like doing that job, man, because they were just all over, just crawling in your neck and shit, like when you're going in the attics. And it was a dirty job, man. But that was the dirtiest place that we went to.
Would you ever do that job again?
No, I think I got enough of that shit for one lifetime, dude. Like,
Literally.
yeah, it was. It's. I mean, the good thing about it is you could like take anything you wanted. The guys I worked with were fucking just.
Justin had some sambas because
Yeah, I
of
got
that.
some sounds.
Yeah, dude, I got to those sambas. Dude, the guys I worked with were just like pill poppers, man. They would go straight to the medicine cabinet and just
They're
grab,
juggalos, right?
yeah, and they would grab all like the pills and stuff and jewelry and the only things I took were those sambas and I thought I took some other shit. But
Tranny porn.
yeah, I took all that tranny porn and put it in an envelope.
So was it like illegal to take those things? Because
Yeah.
like who is it supposed
But
to
we had
go
a
to?
cop that was with us and he was kind of a sketchy cop because he would take shit too. But
Yeah.
and so
Sounds sketchy.
I would do that same thing though.
the whole thing was like really weird, man. Like because my employer was it was just like it was like a suburban mom, but she was a fucking like psychopath. And her like alcoholic husband like lived across the street, and like she would like make us go on like alcohol runs to get him like whiskey, like fifths of whiskey. It's like this part of our job. It was like such a weird job, and like his leg was turning into pus because he had like diabetes, and so he was just a huge alcoholic who would just like he'd just be naked in his house, just like freaking just like we'd have to go in there and get like the keys and like the different tools and stuff, and he'd just like be on his couch just naked like with a like fifths of like Jack Daniels just empty next to his couch and stuff, and like dude, he was just like the fucking guy we were evicted, man. He was just a gross person.
Ew.
And then his wife was across the street, and she was just kind of a nutcase, and that's who I worked for. It was just like an independent eviction company, and they would just get in contact with I guess like police officer, like certain police officers who were looking for people to evict places. But it's a crazy job, man. Like. The only way you can get a job like that is to have like the connections, and I just happen to have a greasy friend who was able to connect me with that job.
Yeah, like who set you up with this?
A friend. You might know his sister. I don't know if I want to say the names, but
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out.
yeah, but no, he's awesome. But I guess he just somehow was able to get in connection with those people.
Dude, that makes my stepbrother's pillowcase sound really clean.
Dude, I said recess.
No, man, like it, like I just became like desensitized, man, to like just like the like filth of like society, like, and these are like we went to like SLU and stuff, and like that big what's that big? It's called like this. It says like St. Louis University at the top of it. It's like a big apartment.
Grease deck.
Yeah, we would go in there and like there's like some nice places in there, but then like there would just be one room, and we'd go in there and just be filth everywhere, just like a person who doesn't give a shit about like just throwing their food or puking everywhere, going to like bars all the time, and then just coming home and puking on their fucking carpet, and then going to sleep and not even cleaning it up, like just like they have their parents pay for the whole thing, and then they just trash it.
Actually, this just made me remember something. Like, there's a guy that I take deliveries to like all the time when I'm delivering pizzas. Who he lives in like a nice subdivision and everything, but he has this little apartment unit like next to all these other ones. And every time I go in there, it smells so bad that I almost throw up. Like, and I have to go in. I feel bad. It's really like he can't do anything about it because he's like stuck basically sitting in a chair because like his legs are bad. He's a retired firefighter. I sat and talked to him for like a long time last time I took a pizza to him or whatever. And he's a retired firefighter, and he had like cancer in one of his lungs. He has diabetes. He broke both his legs on the job and stuff. And so now he's just like confined to a chair next to a TV with like piles of like ordered food piling up around him, and he's like on oxygen and stuff like that.
Oh,
and like
man.
it's really crazy. Like, I mean, at first, like before I left for New York, I used to deliver to him all the time, and he would get up and come to the door. And then now I deliver to him all the time, and I have to go in every time and bring it to his chair. And sometimes I'll like take like I'll take a pile of his trash out to the dumpster or whatever. But like,
dude, it's definitely like it's like a neurosis, man. Like, I mean, sometimes obviously it's forced because people have like they're like injured or whatever.
Well, that dude, like, he's literally like, when I ask him how he's doing, he's like, I'm still alive. Like, that's what he'll say because he seriously like he can't do anything. Like
He's existing.
He's just he's just barely hanging on. Like, it doesn't seem like he knows anyone. No one else lives with him. Like, it smells horrible. He's just sitting there in front of the TV, like, seriously probably waiting to die.
Dude, bring a handgun and then just walk up to him and like be like, shh, shh, and then just put your hand
And he
over
would
his
know.
eyes, and then shoot him in the heart.
That was the kindest thing that I could have done.
Yes. What's that you have to say?
I don't know, man. It was just like weird to finally like talk to him and stuff because like I don't know. I don't think that anyone
Dude,
else
he's a
like.
vessel. Dude, he's lived a life longer than yours, and like he's like full of stories and like.
I know,
Like,
and he
that's-
told me a lot of cool stuff. You know, like usually I was trying to just get in and out because it smelled so bad that I was about to puke every time. Like no joke, and it's still like that. It's not any better. In fact, it's worse every time I go. But like sitting there and talking to him, like it was really interesting because you can just like discount it, like oh this big like fat slob who's like sitting on the couch ordering food, or you can like talk to him and inspect this person's life, you know, and like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was a really interesting thing. I would have never had any idea like all the things he had done, or like that he was a firefighter, or that you know. I
And
don't
you know when he was like 25 years old, he didn't like expect to be in that state. Like
No,
It was
That's
just
gonna
no
be
way.
one of us, guys.
yeah,
Who's
It's
it gonna be?
entirely possible. It's
Yeah.
seriously.
it's just like it depends on like where your life goes, like and how you react to the things that go on, like emotionally, or and obviously you can't help it if it's like you get like cancer or something or injured. But I mean, as far as ending up in that type of like state, a lot of it has to do with how you can like psychologically like react to different things. If you like just like if you just dwell on things or you just like hold them in for like years and years. Like,
Yeah, dude. Or if you just neglect things, and then all of a sudden you look
You gotta take
around
care of
and
yourself.
your fridge is face down. You got
Yeah.
yogurt, ice cream. You've been pooping.
it's a process.
You've been peeing in jars, and like
Yeah, it's
you're
not
like what
one-
the shit
One
is happening?
crazy weekend that
Dude, yeah.
ends like that. It's like years and years of like neglecting your own like self-preservation.
And that is why today I vacuumed the inside of my car because
Jeez,
I want to stay clean.
I haven't done
Dude.
that in so long.
No, man, like freaking cleaning like your house and stuff. Like, I mean, like that can have like a huge impact, or it does. Like, just like you don't want everything scattered around and stuff because it's just like another thing to deal with, like stacking it up in your mind. You want to like having a clean house, like is good for your mind.
Andy cleaned our whole house. He moved in and he was here for a little bit. And then one night I got up at midnight and I was like, Andy, what are you doing? And he said he couldn't sleep, so he was cleaning the whole house. And it's the first time it's been clean, I think, since
Which,
we
by
moved
the way, I
in.
tried to vacuum the stairs today, and it was too much for the vacuum to handle. Just so you guys know.
Did it break it?
Too much dirt or what?
No, it's just like clogged. I just need to empty it.
Yeah, we'll figure it
Do
out.
it with like sauce hair.
Yeah. Well, Sauce and
Sauce
then
hair
like
and
3
then-
other dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have 3 other dogs.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
What happened? You just flushed them on the toilet.
But anyway, yeah, we did. But,
This house used to be the dirtiest thing ever in the whole world.
yeah. But damn, what's so dirty about recess?
It doesn't matter anymore, man.
What about you,
Alright.
Nancy or Peaches? What's your dirty place?
Dude, I'd say the only thing I can think of the top of my head right now is when we were in New York in the subway and I jumped on that like pillar and my hands.
Oh, and
like,
I told you right afterwards, I was like, you shouldn't have done that. And you looked at your hands and they're
dude, they stayed
black.
black for like
Yeah.
that rest of that trip into like most of the next week. Like it was like embedded in my flesh.
Dude, yeah, one night we got really drunk and we climbed like to the top of one of the pillars at the in the subway station, and like those things just never
Yeah,
get
and then
clean.
you guys fucking tried wiping it on me.
Yeah, but
So I
we
beat you with a
smeared it on
fucking
each other's faces and stuff. Like I just had subway grime on my face, and I remember we were in like we were in a car, like we were in a subway car, like going back to the apartment, and like this dude was like sitting down, and I was standing up right next to him, and he was like listening to his headphones, and he looked up at me and saw that my face and hands were covered in subway grime, and I just looked back down at him in his eyes. And then he just like, we just looked at each other for a second, and then he just looked back down and continued listening to the music. Like he was just like, this person's fucking
What?
nuts.
Dude, like, it was just like black dirt. Like, that's like years
It's
and
grime.
years of like New York, like,
Yeah,
subway
that's
grime.
grime.
That's grime.
Classified as
Which
grime.
actually, another time that I got like kind of drunk, I decided between when the subway was gonna come, we were waiting for the 6 train, and there's like 23 minutes between cars, like in the middle of the night, and so we were waiting for one to come, and I knew it wasn't gonna come for a long time. So I walked on this really skinny ledge, like all the way down to the previous station. You know, like between stations, I walked all the way down, like where the subway would go. Which if the subway did come, I had enough room to where I would just lean up against the wall and I would have been fine. But I like found this little area that you could tell no one had been in like years, and there was a handrail that, I'm not even joking, had an inch of dirt accumulated on it.
Ah.
Like it was nuts. It was like black, like pudding, like, just on this fucking rail.
Is that from like I guess the subway's like slightly shaking it's slightly shaking the dust off the ceiling?
I have no idea.
It's just spewing grease everywhere.
Well, yeah, and it's
Yeah.
got all these fluids and oils and dirt and skin and I don't know.
Dana, you fall asleep on the moon?
Yeah, dude, freaking.
Hey, the moon's dusty.
What would you say New York is? New York dirty or is it like
It's grimy. I would
Yeah.
say it's grimy.
I'd say it's
And what-
dusty too.
What is grimy? Grime's just like
It's like
slimy.
mechanical, like. Well, I don't know. Hold on, let me see what Wikipedia has to say.
There's a lot of filth as well.
Grime is dark, ingrained dust, such as soot.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
But,
Absolutely.
They're saying, what dirt do you have? Literal or figurative?
I always think about the foam pit at Ramp Riders skate park.
Oh,
God,
fuck,
yeah.
that's
We
a
would,
good
like,
one.
go there.
That is a really good one.
They might as well just fill it with socks, man.
We'd spend all night there because they'd have all-nighters.
Or just ramp riders in general,
Yeah.
too.
Well, yeah, and we would like sleep in the foam pit sometimes, and then you would leave in the morning, and like for the next 2 days, anytime you blew your nose, it'd be black.
God. Yeah, Ramp Riders was disgusting. For anybody listening, Ramp Riders was an indoor skate park in St. Louis in this like old warehouse.
Still exists, I think.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah, I think it's
still-
down the
Yeah.
street from my house.
There's no foam
Yeah.
pit there anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Well, now it's like more for bikes, but yeah, so it's still there. But yeah, it's really grimy.
Huh.
And yeah, one time Ryan jumped into it, and the next day he was like deathly ill, like some kind of freaking disgusting virus got him.
Dude, could you imagine being like a miner, like breathing in coal? You've been to the Body Worlds, right?
Yeah,
They show
Body Worlds is
Dude,
fucked up.
Have you seen the coal miner's fucking lung?
No.
It's black. It's crystal. It's crystallized black. And like, dude, it's like I can't even believe he was like breathing with that. Like it was like a freaking rock. And dude, yeah, like that's like the worst, grimiest job you could have.
I was just reading about how apparently a bunch of those bodies are Chinese prisoners and like
Yeah, dude. It's because the guy
Chinese
that
prisoners that got executed.
the guy that does it is a fucking Nazi, man. I don't give a shit what kind of scientific background he's trying to do. Dude, he's like, yeah, I just want to show people inside the body. You're a fucking sociopath, dude. You love putting bodies in jelly and putting them, and then
Plastination.
setting them up like ballerinas and fucking disco dancers, dude.
Yeah, that is fucking weird. He just found a way to like put it into society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the other people
Dude,
that did
he's a
it,
genius.
A way that he wouldn't get arrested.
Yeah.
exactly, man.
like freaking Ed Gein and like the clown
Yeah.
killer or whatever.
Yeah.
What's his
He
name?
did the same.
John Wayne
Gacy.
Yes, he did the
Yeah.
same thing as Ed Gein.
That's yeah.
But
he just
he-
figured out how to.
but he's a
channel it
millionaire
into-
because
He
of
had a
it.
better marketing strategy.
Yeah, that's all.
Seriously,
That's
man.
all.
He teamed up with Apple for it.
Yeah, dude. They're like, hey, we put the new Body Worlds in your photo library without you noticing while you're asleep.
I can't even believe Body Worlds is.
And
like
here's
a thing.
pictures of the Holocaust as well.
Yeah, seriously.
Unrelated.
Like, dude,
Fuck.
1 week it's the science center. It's like plastic dinosaurs growling in the wind, and the next week it's like human remains like posed as ballerinas on strings to bring your children to look at. Now, Johnny, you see the muscles? That's a real person. They used to be a guy. This is
Yeah,
fucking.
That guy
horrible.
used to talk to his friends,
Oh.
and now he's posed
Dude, yeah,
permanently.
he's like a UPS worker, and like he's like talk to his friends in the locker room and be like, "Yeah, man, the boss has really been on my back lately." And now he's fucking stripped naked.
How do you want to be posed at Body Worlds when you die?
Dude, I want a real pterodon, like with its skin off too, and I'll be riding naked on its back. double golden PP7s in each hand.
So you have 4, you have 2 in each hand.
And every 5 minutes they all shoot off at the same time. Whoever gets in the way goes down.
It's like a geyser.
And like it's gonna have like acid on the bullet, so it strips whoever it hits into, like it mummifies it into one of the Body Worlds like mannequins immediately. So you go to Body Worlds, and the same day you're splayed at Body Worlds. That'd be fucking crazy.
Dude, I hope Body Worlds comes back soon. I've never seen it.
It's fucked, man.
I was like really young when I saw. I don't really remember much of it.
It'll change.
Well, now every time I close my eyes, I see it again.
It's just like, like every time you close your
Just
eyes.
a dude with no eyelids, like right up in my face.
It really is, dude. Like if you,
Every time I blink, I see it. Like,
it's the most horrifying. Like it's all relative. It can be the most horrifying nightmare of your dreams, or it can just be a little scientific endeavor. Like you just kind of go.
That's
through it.
That's how I remember seeing. There's like a horse. There's a horse, maybe some dogs.
Dude, it's all.
There's a fat guy cut in half that looked like a strip of bacon.
It's all in who like how the tour guide explains it. The tour guide can either be like, "Yeah, this is like oblongata in the front of the brain," or he can be like, "Look at this over here. This guy's body's been torn to pieces. He's a book." Oh my God, the insanity of it all. Over here we got guts in a glass case. These used to be inside of a body. Now they're in front of your eyes. Yeah, come on over here. Yeah, dude. To really change the atmosphere and just how it's described.
Dude, that tour guide would be fired and made into an exhibit in a second.
Now, Eugene, you know what we do to our tour guides to get out of hand. No! Give me your skin. Put your skin on
They're
the
gonna
desk.
make him a book.
They make him a flip book of his like last fucking breath.
Sell it like a gift shop. Just like him crying behind a desk. No! Yeah, it's a fucked up thing. And you can actually, like, at the end of the thing, you can, like, sign a little note card if you want to be, like, turned into a fucking, like, model.
Oh my God, that's right. You can recruit
Yeah.
yourself at the end.
Yeah, and I saw, like, a bunch of people wanting to
I
do
did
it.
too. I don't
They're
think
probably all putting fake names on there.
No, I could
I
tell-
put Lance Vogel down.
Oh, they're gonna just
man,
come to
Lance-
my funeral, start skinning me
They
at my
just
funeral.
take you while they're there.
We're still using that. We're using that for our funeral.
There's 600 cards. There's 600 cards of Lance Vogel on there.
No, he's part of Body World. So. All right, well,
Yeah, and that's all the dirt we got tonight.
yeah, it's hard to say what's dirty, but freaking definitely this episode.
Hey,
was.
you guys are not dirty. You guys are not dirty boys.
Hey. Y'all got gold in your hearts.
Peaches just took a bath. I was there.
All right, well, take a bath, think about everything, and keep on going. And there'll be new episodes out soon. And
Without any further ado, Daddy-O!